covering all conversation, from dating to getting revenge on your exes. This is Talking Points with Shabazz Davis on World Improv Network.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you. Welcome to Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. My name is Jerome Carmichael, filling in for Shabazz this week while he's busy getting his Midas touched. Good luck with that, Shabazz. Now, these days, we see a lot of heroes. A lot of heroes in movies. A lot of heroes in the news. Our firefighters, our policemen, our military service members. They're all heroes in their own right. And we respect them and thank them for all their service. But there are some heroes out there that aren't fighting the good fight because they don't fight. And we have two of those heroes here today. Two, as they like to call themselves, hippie heroes. Now, I have here on my left, I have Flower Child. Welcome to the show, Flower Child.
Greetings and peace. Namaste.
And joining him is Woodstock. Welcome, Woodstock.
Yo, how's it going, guys? It's great to be here.
Yeah, it is.
Peace and greetings to you, Woodstock. Peace and greetings to you.
Thank you, Flower Child. Thank you,
Now, it's wonderful to have you both here. First off, I want to say, as an avowed pacifist, I love that there are some people out there who can represent a protest and a fight against evil without using violence. So thank you to both for your wonderful example.
Many blessings upon your crown.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Carmichael.
You're welcome. Now, it was hard to get you both here, I'll say, because you're very busy and also just generally very hard to communicate with. There's not a lot of modern technology involved in what you both do. Don't you find that hinders your ability to do good?
Actually, I find that electromagnetic radiation interferes with my aura of serenity, which I like to think of as a kind of cushion or force field that blocks out negative vibes. Because if I'm affected by the negative vibes, then I'm going to churn out negative vibes. And that's not the fight that I'm not fighting.
That's so true, He's so spot on that to me it's like a hail of darts coming down, and that's all the cell signals and radiation from all modern technology, and it comes and flutters me in my hammock while I'm laying in my forest, and it's negative energy. So, and if we don't channel that correctly, the fight's only going to get bigger, and there's going to be more fights. We need to have less.
Yeah. Yes. Less fighting. I think we can all get behind that. Now, you two are often, but not always, teaming up against causes that you don't approve of. What brought you two together in the first place?
It was this very opportunity, actually. Radio stations are one of the biggest contributors to electromagnetic radiation. And so we're trying to cut to the core of this antenna, and we're trying to use it as a channel to emit our positive vibes. We're hoping that the antenna and these microphones and these wires and these outlets will channel our positive energy and send it out with our voices.
And now, as people can see, you two are both hooked up positive vibe amplification machines of your own design. That are hooked into our antennas.
We got those, given to us by Magneto. He's a supervillain, and
you teamed up with a supervillain.
Well,
for
he's
this.
retired. He saw the errors in his ways. Actually, Flower Child sat down and had coffee with him one day, and he said, all these years I've been destructive, and now I want to be positive. And Flower Child was able to show him the error of his ways, and now he's actually come out of retirement to become a superhero. So he gave us his devices that we need in order to channel this energy in a positive light through, the tower right here on top of this mega building at this radio station.
Yeah, and we're not mutants, but we relate to mutants in that a lot of times mutants are the target of a lot of bad vibes and hate, and that's just not cool. Nobody deserves such harsh vibes except for the people that are sending out harsh vibes. And it's not that they even deserve it, it's just that you reap what you sow. If you throw out seeds of hate and distress and that bad stuff, you reap what you sow. So you send those seeds out, that's the fruit you're gonna take.
And that's your yes. And that is your primary argument against those who say that to eliminate violence or evil, it might take a little bad vibes here or there. They might have to harsh somebody's mellow in order to accomplish a greater good. But you have no tolerance for that.
It's hard to comprehend a world without bad vibes, because then we'd be out of a job, superheroes. But
hold on, I'm just want to dig into that a little bit here, Woodstock. Are you saying that you would rather there be a world with bad vibes just so you can keep your job?
Well, we still need to work, we still need to be productive citizens to society, and have a job. So without vibes, we're irrelevant, bad vibes, so we need to have some. Otherwise life would be pretty.
Wow.
We don't want to mooch, off the land too much. So if we're not giving back, we feel like we're just taking. And so Flower Child understands, that we gotta always fight the good fight, even when we're not fighting the fight at all,
Yeah, I mean, doctors need patience, firefighters need fires, cops need robbers.
Yeah, and prisoners need to escape in order to have prison guards keep them there,
Wow. I'm just going to say that I'm really disappointed in the both of you that you're valuing personal security over the general positive vibage of our world.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. What did you expect? If we fight, we're not going to change, the physical reality, but we can sit here and meditate, and I think these vibes are a lot more powerful than people make them out to be. Actions only accomplish so much, and it's really not that much. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Well, I would contend that you could accomplish more. That the elimination of all bad vibes should be your goal.
Yeah, but if you get rid of all the vibes besides, Flower Child not being unemployed, what about the shaman, or the gurus in India? They wouldn't have a job, either. So you're going to just kind of marginalize them and use technology, to get rid of their jobs too.
Well, I feel like that would be the greater good. Yes, I feel like if we did not need you gentlemen out there anymore, I think that would be a positive thing. Because that would mean there are no bad vibes.
Well, Mr. Carmichael, maybe you should sit down and have coffee with Flower Child and Magneto. And Magneto thought that if he drove the world evilly towards, kind of like a mix between the Matrix, and the stuff that goes on within mutants, that would be a perfect world. But he realized that wasn't the case. And if we continue on down that path and just pull away all the bad vibes out of the planet, we might as well just live in a Matrix,
Yeah. You, really, audience, you're going to clap for that? For these two gentlemen who are
Whoa,
making.
You're being super harsh right now, man.
Negative.
All I can say is, May pure light cleanse your core.
Oh,
pure light cleanse your core. That's all I can say.
So it's okay to cleanse my bad vibes, but you're going to make the decision that there are some bad vibes out there that we don't need to get rid of. It's not up to us,
man. That's why we don't fight.
That's right.
The bad vibes will always be there.
Yeah, it's like the yin and yang. You know, you can't have all good. You gotta have some bad.
Yeah, man.
Dude, chill out. You know,
you can't have water without weird.
Yeah, and you can't have laughter, or you can't have slaughter without laughter. You know,
you can't have a pot. You can't have a pod without peas.
Okay.
You can't have a face without a mask.
Yeah, you can't have sound without ears.
Wow.
You can't have a universe without a perceiver to perceive the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a tree falls in a forest and there's no one here, right?
Yes, you totally get it. You totally get it, man.
Bro, you know?
Why are you trying to fight it? Don't fight. Don't fight.
Don't fight.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, that we agree. But I believe we should eliminate all bad vibes. I believe there should be no bad vibes left.
May white light cleanse your core.
Yes, may white light cleanse my core one day. And hopefully the rest of the cores out there to leave no bad vibes. So
one core at a time.
We keep fighting, one at a time by not fighting, you know?
Yeah, well, I think you're going to have one more person now to not fight against, gentlemen.
All right.
Thank you for being here.
Well, all right.
Take it easy, brah, and I hope you see the light of day in your core sometime.
Yeah, peace and greetings upon your crown.
Well, America, thank you for tuning in. And do we really need bad vibes? That is the talking point. Good night.
Give the Windcast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Wind blog during the commercial break of what issues the Wind counselors can help you with during Good, Bad, Ugly. Next on KZKO. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with another exciting segment for Win on KZKO The Vibe.